Hello and welcome back. They changed the loading screen. I don't like how they changed the loading screen. Welcome back to V Rising. Now, after I left off, I noticed a couple of things. Well, looking for a new opponent, who I will hunt later. But I think, yeah, they added a new weapon. If I remember correctly, and I may not in this case, longbows were not a thing. Also, this person did not drop this. So they changed how the bags work. I can guarantee that person did not drop the bags. Anyways, this is my next target. After I finish my castle. I got some building to do. Because now, I actually have a great... I can't build walls without stone. Actual stone. What's this? Default stone wall. And we got a staircase. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna continue building this upper patio. Don't got enough paper and don't got a paper press. I'll be back. Okay, back just in time. So yeah. I don't want to fight him and two liches at the same time. Him alone is gonna be hard enough. These are new. Giant bird creatures. I don't remember those being in the game. Of course, it could have just been that I never met them. I'm gonna switch out my blood. Ah. The bird creatures didn't drop anything unique. Get them after me. Okay. Oh no. Did they change it so that none of the bosses move around anymore? Nope, hey, he's moving. Yeah, if they changed it so that none of the bosses moved around anymore, I'd be doomed. So many of the bosses I had to beat by watching them move around and waiting for something to attack them. This guy wasn't one of them. This guy was actually pretty weak. As far as bosses go. Just bosses aren't easy. And beating them plus two liches, who are already fairly difficult to deal with. Oh, is he just not gonna move?
Want a little taste? Boy. Come,
Get him away from his liches? I don't think so. I'm gonna try. Also, the way they do the spells, so much better. Ooh, I got him moving. Is there a bandit camp nearby that I can drag him to? Nope. They made it so he doesn't move. I hope they didn't do that with every boss. Because again, if they did that with every boss, this game's, yeah. Most of those bosses would have to be nerfed to an extreme degree, because a lot of those guys that moved around a lot, they moved around because they were overpowered. They didn't move around because of mapping things. They moved around because they were way stronger than a normal boss. Most of them, anyway. Like, this guy, number one, they did nerf this guy. He is a lot weaker than he used to be. But Tristan. Is Tristan still in the game? How am I gonna beat Tristan? Is this guy weaker than he used to be? Now I'm not entirely sure he's weaker than he used to be, and he's just not. No, I think he's weaker than he used to be. He's certainly easier to dodge. This attack pattern is a lot easier.
Drink it in! The chaos!
He talks about chaos and all whatnot. And then he's death, a necromancer. They really fudged those lines. Got a chaos class and makes it so that the necromancer is the one talking about chaos.
I can taste.
Okay, things are going to be vastly different if bosses aren't moving around anymore.
I feel
Rock.
stronger.
That's different. That's a hooked rock. Oh! It's the gem. Anyway. I got a new spell. Oh. I didn't like Bone Explosion, but I loved this one. And this is the one I used to use a lot, because it summons a skeleton if it hits. First, which one of these? There we go. Just gonna equip it. So they changed the Ward of the Damned. Oh, I'm gonna change the main attack. I'm also gonna rebind my keys again, because some of those bosses were literally impossible unless you got him to face another opponent at the same time as you. Or if you had him face an opponent right before you did faced him. So I'm wondering how they went about fixing that. Because if they didn't, then this series is going to be much shorter than originally planned. Anyway. Right. I might as well just unlock a random one. Because I don't care about that. The pig head is dead. I'm gonna read the descriptions of the ones I've beaten so far. Nah, let's do that during the daytime. Oh, Chaos Spell chests. Ooh, whetstones. target dummies. Wonder if they do something. I need to go back and upgrade before I try and face him. Because I am not quite that strong. But yeah. How they changed the spells is a huge upgrade. Because now, instead of trying to find the guy with the spell I wanted, I can just find a guy who has the same spell class and fight him instead. That's so much better. Complete a castle room by laying down floors and by constructing stone walls around it to generate a roof. It's gonna be a while because I need whetstones. Like, those things are rare. At least early on, anyway. In order to get stronger, I need coins. These guys have coins. Glob. Oh, they made it so these guys drop a lot more fish. But no coins. Did get a whetstone though, which is good. Maybe I won't have to learn how to make whetstones. I'll just have to fight a few bandit camps. Ooh, right, the armory's right over here. The armorer is in the armory. I love just having the skeletons. They're so useful when you're alone. Okay, something died over here. Let's see. Past the merchants is the armory. Right, my house is right outside the armory. I might as well just go home and get stuff reorganized or put away at least. The corpse pile is still overpowered. Refinement. Tombstones. If I can get a few whetstones. Put lava in there. much longer. I got a full day. I probably won't ever need to put more stuff in that again. Yeah, let's see. Morning lily, grave dust, cloth, and leather. Ew. I don't think I have enough grave dust. Yeah. Not even close to enough grave dust. I got those coins. Okay. For some reason that doesn't increase your power level, which is a little weird, because it does make you stronger. Oh. I keep forgetting it doesn't put these away. And like, I don't want these on me. Actually, let's see if I can make a blood press. I most certainly can. There's stone and planks somewhere. Yeah, the most useful things those do is you can put them in a blood press. The rats are so calm. Any fish turns into fish oil and bones. I can already get greater blood essence. Did they just remove Terrence? Just outright. Because that's what he used to give you, is greater blood essence. To the armory. Right, the armory has a bunch of strong guys. I may not be able to even get in there. They really did make it so bosses stop wandering around. At least most of them anyway. If bosses were still wandering around, I would have faced one or two at the very least. Anyways, let's see if I can beat the armorer since I'm right outside his hideout anyway. Right. The armorer was a gimmick fight. At least partially, anyway. I might be able to beat him. Not sure why I'm picking up stone dust. Not a whole lot you can do with it. I got a merciless copper sword. I wanted the mace. Or whetstones. I could start. I think. Did they change how the armorer's hideout is? It seems different. See how useful my skeletons are. When I use them properly. It feels like they changed the layout. They changed the layout of the armorer. Like, this base just feels different. Of course, I could be mixing that up with someone else's base, but...
From my veins, I rejuvenate.
Wait a minute. No, they're still there. I'm getting lots of whetstones. Paper. I got a long night ahead of me. And I'm gonna kill this villager, cuz... Go ahead and give me paper. The armorer.
You're approaching me with those scrap
Yes,
weapons?
I am actually approaching him with scrap weapons.
I've got the tool for the job! Ah! You can't stop me!
Kinda wishing I went for the longbow first. Ow!
Hammer you out! I've got the tool for the job! Gonna hammer you out!
Yeah, this is what I mean by it's kind of a gimmick fight, is you're supposed to do this every so often. Ow!
Hammer you out!
I'm gonna steal your loot.
You can't stop me! Hammer you out!
I missed. Oh,
I've got the tool for the job! Gonna hammer you out!
gotta get rid of these again. Yeah, this guy wasn't all that difficult in the beginning, in the first place. It's just you had to figure out the gimmick and then beat him. Oh.
Hammer you out!
Ow. I do think they made a lot of the bosses easier It just feels like it.
Gonna hammer you out. You can't stop me! Gonna hammer you out! I was almost there.
I feel stronger.
More coins. I am getting a lot of books. Okay. That was the Armorer. These bosses are a little bit too easy. Spectral Wolf. Right. I didn't particularly like any of these either. That's a different one. And now I can make whetstones. I have beaten both the formidable foes. Oop. Accidentally opened that up. I need to go drain the blood of one of my opponents.